So our final presentation for today is by Ban Mittal. Please welcome him to the podium.
Respect. That's my topic today. Let me begin by sharing with you what has been a singular accomplishment of my life. For most of my adult years, once every week, I have managed to successfully disrespect someone. So I guess that qualifies me now to preach respect. One disrespect per week. Over the last 2 or 3 years, however, I have brought that rate down to about 50%, or maybe 60 or 70. My goal is to bring it down to near zero. Every once in a while I fail. So the journey continues. And I'd like to share with you my roadmap for the journey. So please come along. Let's first understand the conceptual anatomy of disrespect. When and whom do we disrespect? We disrespect someone who fails our expectations of his or her talent, effort, or accomplishment. Talent, effort, accomplishment. T-E-A. T. In life, we are all making our tea. I look at myself and I say, I meet my expectations of talent, effort, accomplishment. You don't. My tea is better than your tea. My tea is better than your tea. There, I said it. You know what it is? On my part, it's pure hubris. Pure hubris. Hubris is a malfunction. To function well, we got to change it to humility. From hubris to humility. How do we do that? There are 2 sub-steps. One, I have to stop overrating my tea. In every occupation and every line of work, across the nation, there are at least 1,000 others who are more accomplished and have greater talent. In my field, marketing, across the nation, there are at least 1,000 professors whose scholarship is more profound, 10 times more profound than mine. I teach consumer behavior. Across the world, there are at least 500 teachers of consumer behavior whose teaching is absolutely mesmerizing. So my own tea is not the best. It's not perfect. Second, I have to stop giving myself all the credit for my tea. When I interviewed here, there was someone on the committee who recognized my potential. All along the way, there were people who supported my effort. When I published a journal article, and this I can say with 100% certainty on my part, when I published a journal article in an A journal, or a B journal, or a C journal, the chances were more than 50% that it would have been rejected at that journal, or even a lower journal. So I have to count my blessings. The potential of the human to accomplish whatever he or she wants to accomplish and whatever he or she sets his or her mind to is near infinite. But our socio-cultural circumstances also make an inevitable and essential contribution. That too is a fact of life. When we realize that, we realize our place in the cosmos. Next, empathy. We have to realize that this other too is a product of his socio-cultural milieu. The life conditions that crossed his or her path shaped his or her abilities, his or her aptitudes, his or her mindset. If the same life conditions had been laden on our paths, we too would have acquired the same ability sets, the same aptitudes, and the same mindsets. When we realize this, we are able to look at the other from the other's vantage point. But we have to go beyond. We have to look at the person as a person. Every human has some talent. Our jobs have 5 bullet points or 10 bullet points. For everyone, there has to be one bullet point about which he or she is absolutely passionate. We have to find that bullet point. Every human has some talent. We have to find the talent. If we don't, it's our failure, not the other person's. When we find that hidden talent, then we are able to appreciate the person as a person. We are able to develop appreciation. When we develop appreciation, we feel it in our mind. The other may or may not be aware of it. So we have to express it. When we express it, we dignify him or her. And as a reflection, we dignify ourselves. Humility, empathy, appreciation, dignification. H-E-A-D, head. When we develop appreciation and we express it, we dignify him or her. And thus we help him or her hold his or her head high. And in turn, we are able to hold our head high. Work-life balance. Balance between work and life. Balance between work life and non-work life. Non-work life, happy. Work life, unhappy. What makes work life happy or unhappy? The many factors. The foremost among them is social glue. And the ingredient that poisons the well of social glue is disrespect. Hey, if I want to make a negative contribution to the organization that gives me my living, it's easy. I just have to go and disrespect someone. If I want to make a positive contribution, that's hard. I have to develop respect. Not only for those I work closely with, but for every human whose path I shall cross on campus grounds. Do not congratulate yourself when you respect those who you already respect, for whom respect comes to you naturally. The real accomplishment is to develop respect, feel the respect and develop respect for someone for whom disrespect comes to you naturally. Disrespect is a malfunction. It burns our minds within. It saps tranquility. It saps organizational productivity. Respect invigorates organization's collective productivity. Respect produces tranquility. From respect comes happiness. Thank you.